We are the morning hustle.
That's funny. Speaking of Donald Trump, he's outside causing chaos again. But first, I wanted to address this really quickly, man. They say child care costs for parents with 2 kids exceeds rent in 85% of the country's largest cities. Like Omaha, Nebraska, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Buffalo. They have the highest child care costs in the country relative to paying rent. So, like, if you have 2 kids in daycare, it costs you more to send them to daycare than it costs you to pay for the place that you live. That is insane.
And the price is really higher because grandmas don't want to watch kids no more.
No,
Because grandma is 42 now, opposed to like when grandma used to be like 65. So grandma outside. So you got to send the child to the
daycare, right?
Part, all of that.
They're saying that the average monthly 2-bedroom rent, let's use Omaha, for example, they're at the top of the list, is about $1,400. But the average monthly child care cost for 2 kids is $2,800.
Yeah, I was so happy my nephew was too old to go to summer camps because they were getting expensive.
Yo, it's ridiculous.
And I was like, this is crazy. It was like $200 a week for him to go to summer camp. And I'm
I
like,
do feel like in Omaha, that's probably like the only job to have is watching people kids. That's probably why it costs more. What else?
Well, Omaha's on the top of the list, but you know what I mean? Like Toledo, we have our hustlers in Toledo are on the list. Our hustlers in Baltimore are on the list. Our hustlers in D.C. are on the list. Akron's on the list. Cleveland's on the list. Like, it's crazy.
Now, ain't no way child care more than rent in D.C. because I had to pay rent. And my rent was very expensive.
Washington, D.C. is number 14 on the list. For 2 kids, they're saying $38.50 a month. With rent was $22.53.
Yeah. And like I said, you got to think about it. If you got, like I said, two kids, I'm thinking if I had 2, $200 a week, that's
give one of them kids back.
That's $800 a month.
Yeah, when I was, when my kids were little, and this is over a decade ago, I thought it was expensive to have $200 to $250 a week per kid.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like,
crazy.
It's wild.
It's wild. I don't know.
Oh, I was glad he got older. I was like, you was not going to summer camp at 13. You had to be at the house.
Let's move on to somebody that needs to be in childcare. That is Donald Trump. He's been out here falling asleep during meetings recently, going crazy. And he made a lot of comments that people have said about when it comes to the country of Somalia and the Somalians that are here in America. Now, he's been attacking them more since there was a conservative activist. His name is Christopher Rufio, and he's saying that money was stolen from Minnesota programs and has gone to Al-Shabaab, an Al-Qaeda-linked militant group that controls parts of Somalia. So since that guy put out that report, Trump is going a little crazy with it. He's been saying things like this.
Somalians, I don't want them in our country. Their country is no good for a reason. Their country stinks. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. These are people that do nothing but complain and do nothing but bitch. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
You want to send all the Africans back where they came from, but the white South Africans still got, a chance to come over here and kick it in America.
Those are Elon's friends.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
That is ridiculous. The way that he talks is just, it's unnecessary. It's disgusting. And then I seen when Maxine Waters said something about him the other day, they tried to give her some backlash. Right. And she's like after all the names he's called people, you got some audacity.
They try to come at her like she's being divisive. Are you not listening to this, man?